Today's spiritual and deeply powerful message is for those people who have already passed through the stage of patience, faith, and silent struggle in life. These are the people whose journeys are not loud, who do not complain, who carry their pain quietly while continuing to fulfill their responsibilities with trust in God and the universe. According to the teachings of Florence Scovel Shinn, these are exactly the people for whom the doors of unseen, divine help suddenly begin to open. Because when a person shifts their thinking from complaint to faith, invisible forces begin to move in their favor. Today we are speaking about 5 zodiac signs for whom the unseen system is becoming especially active at this time. And this is not an ordinary matter, but the manifestation of that spiritual law which Florence Scovel Shinn repeatedly explains in her books, that when a person performs their role with faith, the result begins moving toward them even before they can see it. Aries are those who have always carried responsibility, who remain sincere of heart despite impatience, and who often did not see the immediate reward of their sacrifices. Now, closed paths are beginning to open for them, and opportunities will appear where impossibility once existed. Cancer individuals who are emotionally deep, who lived for others while placing themselves last, will feel their inner burdens lifting, receiving a peace that does not come from material sources but from unseen reassurance. Leo, who holds leadership even in silence and shows responsibility over ego, will now find that the right decisions at the right time become easier, decisions that will quietly change the direction of life without noise. Virgo, who lives in details and exhausts themselves trying to fix everything, is being told through this message that the universe itself is now supporting them, and they no longer need to control everything because things will begin falling into place naturally. Pisces, who is already spiritually sensitive and receptive to signs, is entering a phase of spiritual elevation where their prayers, silent hopes, and faith are no longer just words, but have transformed into active power. According to Florence Scovel Shinn, when a person's words align with their faith, even the unseen begins to respond on their behalf. This help will not be visible, but its effects will be felt everywhere. Closed doors will open, hearts will find peace that no human can provide, and decisions will be made that later reveal how life was protected from taking a difficult path. This is the stage where a person simply fulfills their duty and hands the outcome over to the unseen, and from here, blessings begin to flow. This message is not merely information, but spiritual guidance, because it reminds you that you are not alone, that your silent efforts have not been wasted, that your patience has been recorded, and that when faith speaks, the unseen moves into action. If you belong to one of these 5 zodiac signs, strengthen your heart, reduce complaint, and increase faith, because the help arriving now will not announce itself loudly, but it will quietly improve the entire system of your life. This is the greatest lesson of Florence Scovel Shinn, that when a person removes fear from their thoughts and replaces it with faith, the laws of the universe begin working in their favor. And in the end, what unfolds is always what is best for them, without noise, without drama, just as morning arrives inevitably after darkness, silently yet surely.